You're watching East Midlands Today here on the BBC. And could a simple blood test for breast cancer being developed in the East Midlands become the main way of diagnosing breast cancer? Well, that is the dream of a team of scientists who are working at the University of Leicester.
They're studying changes in the DNA of patients with the disease. £1 million is being spent on the latest phase of work, which will take 5 years. Our health correspondent Rob Sissons reports.
You can tell a lot about cancer from someone's blood, and yet there's still no reliable test for the effective monitoring and diagnosis of the disease. Well, here in the labs at the University of Leicester, they're hoping to change all that. Here they've been working on it for over 10 years. Now this former storeroom at the Leicester Royal Infirmary has been converted into a modern lab to take the work further. Recently the team spotted changes in the DNA from blood of women with breast cancer.
And this is a trace of all the DNA. And you can see this big spike here. This is a specific change which is only seen in the cancer.
Much more work's needed to make sure the test is reliable. So now 500 women going for breast screening will have their blood samples analysed.
So we want to know if this blood monitoring is useful for monitoring tests in breast cancer when a woman's already had her diagnosis and is having surgery and treatment. Can blood monitoring tests help here to determine whether the treatment is being successful?
Breast screening mammography has saved countless lives, but the idea that a blood test might detect cancer far earlier one day fascinates these former cancer patients from the Melton support group.
It's the treatment that makes you ill rather than the cancer because of all the side effects. So if you can have a blood test before all this goes on, it would save a lot of trauma.
It would save women a lot of hassle having mammograms regularly.
And with over 3,000 women every year diagnosed with breast cancer in the East Midlands, there's huge interest in this work. Rob Sissons, BBC East Midlands Today, Leicester.